Okay, so this is card number 2. For who watched the previous video, there was 3 cards to choose from. Okay, this is number 2. This is Goddess of the Moon. Watch the previous video if you're not quite sure, and then you can choose your card, what relates to you. Okay, so Goddess of the Moon, this card straight away is giving me the energy of somebody who has hidden part of themselves. Okay, with the moon there above here, you've been hiding part of yourselves. You've been holding back, is what Spirit is saying. You've really been holding back, and that may be for a lot of you, like you are worried to really give your all, put your all out there, because you don't want to seem like you're trying to overshadow people. You don't want people to feel to seem to people like you are bigger than your boots, kind of thing. Okay, but you're finally releasing that, and you're realizing it's time to just let it all out there. If people have a problem with it, they're not your people, okay? Yeah, because you have to stand in your authentic self. You have to stand in your own power, and really, Spirit is saying you're not just the way you are. Whatever gift it is you've got, whether it's with spirituality, whether it's within your job, whether it's within how you treat people, how you respond to people. Spirit is saying you weren't given this gift so that you can hide it away and be ashamed of it, or be embarrassed of it, or like you are worried about showing it to the world, okay? You were meant to have that to shine. That's what they're saying, okay? You were meant to shine bright. You weren't meant to fade into the background. So it's time for you to shine bright, okay? It's time for you to stop hiding this away. Stop pretending that you are the same as everyone else, okay? To try to be relatable to people, because you're not the same as everyone else. And as soon as you realize that, they're saying things will get a lot easier for you. Okay, the Garden and the Gate is your second card. Sorry. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so they're showing me with this, these changes that are happening, and it's like this whole world that's out there for you. And you're just standing there looking out of it. You know how she's like behind this locked gate, and there's this whole meadow behind her, okay? There's this whole beautiful world out there. And you're shielding yourself back from it. You're standing back looking at it and not going for it, okay? They're saying just open the gate. Open the gate. You need to be out there, not in here, okay? There is no place for you in here. This is why you've had so many struggles in life. This is why you felt... saying you felt different, you know, you felt bound, you felt quietened, okay? And they're saying it's a self-imposed trap, because you wouldn't feel this way if you just opened those gates and stepped into who you actually are. You stepped into your true power and stopped trying to make everyone else feel comfortable around you. That's not your job, okay? They're saying the world of this as well. And it, again, is showing me that stepping into the world, showing your true power, okay? Because they're saying you are not the same as everyone else. And that doesn't make you egotistical, okay? That doesn't mean you've got this huge ego, or you're greedy, or you're self-obsessed, okay? You are more powerful, you know, and it's not a thing of, I'm better than her, she's better than me, he's better than me, I'm better than him, whatever. It's not a thing of who's better, but you are more powerful in this different way, okay? You have a different mission on earth to what these other people around you do. And that's why you've been given this power, okay? This is why you were born this way, and why your journey has been so damn difficult, okay? Because it had to be. It had to be. Yeah, they're showing me again, for a lot of you, this is with spirituality. This is with some sort of path, like what I do, you know, with reading, with psychic things, with mediumship, or healing, Reiki. Anything in this sort of field, I think for a lot of you is where you connect, okay? Because there's this sort of mystical energy about it, okay? There's this spiritual energy they're showing me. And like a meditative energy, okay? So, Spirit, what do this collective need to know then, okay? Can you show me what I need to know here? Oopsie. Okay. Yeah, so they're showing me you stepping into this power. So you have been, I feel, stepping into this lately, okay? You've already started, yeah, okay. They're showing me meditation with that as well. So you've already started stepping into this power of yours and really becoming yourself. And that is healing a lot of inner child wounds, okay, that you've had from a child. But it's been a lot to do with holding yourself back. That may have been where this got triggered, where you started holding back who you were because you didn't feel accepted or you needed to fit in, okay? Yeah. Is that to do with magic? Okay, they're showing me a few different things here to do with this. Okay, they're showing me like a magic potion bottle. They're showing me pyramids. So like reminding me of like archaic records, things like that. So there may have been different things like that you were interested in, whether it's Wiccan, whether it's archaic things, whether it's things from ancient history, okay, maybe conspiracy theories, lots of different things like that you may have been interested in, and people around you have been like, okay, you know, so you felt like you had to tone that back and hold yourself back to make others feel comfortable so that you didn't stand out, you know, you fitted in. And they're saying you weren't meant to fit in, you were meant to stand out, okay? And the more you stand out, the more your voice is out in the world. The right people will hear it, okay, and they'll come towards you. They're saying there will be crazies that come towards you as well, but the right people will be amongst them, okay? And you will find those people to connect with and to further things for you. Yeah, they're showing me a need to meditate. They're saying, it's a meme I saw a long time ago that reminded me of. So it said meditation for when Google doesn't have the answers or something like that. So yeah, nothing, you know, Google doesn't have all the answers. You can't find everything you need in a book or online. Even from word of mouth, sometimes it's hard to get the right information from trusted sources that actually fit with your experiences, okay? So they're saying meditation, learn how to meditate, okay? It's something that takes a lot of practice. I know when I first started it, I would practice in bed every night, just to clear my mind, practice getting rid of every thought that came in. So every time a thought came in, imagine it like bubbles of thoughts. I would just, as soon as I recognize the thought was there, push it away. Recognize another thought comes in, push it away. And eventually I got to the point where I can lie down now in bed and instantly clear my mind. And there is no thoughts. There is no distraction, okay? And that's what I need to do for myself before I could get into meditation. Because I was one of those people that I had a million thoughts. I'd lay in bed for an hour to 3 hours a night before falling asleep because my mind would be racing with thoughts. So if you're like me and you have that sort of problem, it's a great way to start. It's just learning how to clear the thoughts from your mind, because it makes it a lot easier to then go into a meditation and receive messages from spirit or from your higher self, okay? There's also a lot of videos on YouTube and things that can help you. They're also showing me a hawk, so I'm not quite sure what that means. Is that to do with, maybe to do with spirit animals? It's not something that I do follow in any way. But if you do, maybe that's something you need to look into, is the spiritual meaning of a hawk, or whether that's your spirit animal or something like that, okay? Okay, they're showing me as well for some of you that there may have been a passing of a loved one, maybe a mother figure, something like that, that's triggered a lot of either a lot of old wounds or triggered this awakening within you, okay? Temple Path. It's one of the most beautiful cards. I just love it, but so many different messages can be in it that I find it more difficult to understand what they're getting at sometimes. The first thing I thought here with the fact that it was temple was maybe a religious aspect, maybe a needing to have a sacred space where you can meditate, where you can do whatever it is you need to do within this. Like to connect to your guides, connect to spirit, connect to the universe, whatever it is that you do. Okay, but they're saying it doesn't have to be a temple, it doesn't have to be a special place, it can just be a place in nature, it can be in your garden, in a field, in the woods, somewhere where you are at peace. And I feel for this collective, you are very much at peace in nature, okay? That's what connects you, that's what grounds you. Yeah. So, the last card for this collective, is it? Okay. Yeah. They're showing me that this path has brought you a lot of anxiety, mental health issues, maybe depression. You felt very isolated and alone, okay? Whether this is to do with this person who's passed or just this path in general, okay? You felt extremely isolated, alone. You felt that you've been going through these big storms alone every time. There's nobody to help you within these storms. You just have to sort of sit through it, deal with it on your own, okay? And that's really, it's showing me a cloudiness, a fogginess. This has really clouded your mind. This has really made it difficult to see any way forward. Anything more than just what is in the moment. Okay, can you give me one more card on that, please, Spirit, before I close down this reading? Okay. Okay. But they're saying a decision has to be made with this, okay? And that will allow you to then see a clear path forward. But until you make this decision, it will always be cloudy, okay? It's like everything is so stressful at the moment because you cannot see a way forward. You cannot see a way out of this, whatever it is that's going on, or a way forward in this situation, okay? So you need to choose an option. And they're saying there's no wrong answers here, okay? There's no right or wrong. No matter what is meant for you on your path will find you, okay? So even if you choose the path that may take longer, it doesn't matter. You'll still get there. So they're saying there's no wrong answer, okay? Choose whichever one, but you need to make a choice. Because standing here, just staying still, isn't an option, and you know it's not. You know that you're under pressure to make a decision in whatever way it is. So they're saying just make a decision, because they're showing a butterfly on each side, okay? Either decision that you make right now is going to lead to further growth for you, okay? It's going to teach you new things, whichever one you do. So it's really not going to matter in the grand scheme of things what option you choose right now, okay? So just take an option. Get rid of that stress of that indecision, okay? That sort of indecision paralysis with this. That will lift a huge weight off it, and then you'll be able to see more clearly, okay? So I hope that makes sense for you, for the collective number 2. And I hope it helps. See you in the next one. Bye.